Alright, what's up, guys? So, I saw the news surrounding Call of Duty and the fact that they're pretty much just taking money from people and they're not giving them stuff like pretty much they're not giving them anything back. You know, they took their money, they had it where they bought these bundles, they had it where they bought all this other crap, you know, to accommodate Warzone. And yeah, then they just pretty much say, yeah, we're shutting all that stuff down and you guys aren't going to get your money back pretty much. You're not going to get anything in return back. Pretty much what we want you to do is continue investing into Warzone. My question is what is there to invest in a game where, don't get me wrong, Warzone is fun, but it's not like you're accommodating everybody that's playing that game. There's people, including myself, that has played this game. You play it one time, that's all that you need to play. Other than that, fam, there's nothing worth investing into Warzone. Yeah, you know, you might add like people that we want to play as, and it's like, then what's kind of messed up is that they come out with this new Warzone, right? We're buying all these things and they wait until halfway ready. They don't say these things at the beginning when they're releasing these games. No, they're saying this stuff when they already done made the money that they needed to make. And then that's when they want to tell us that, oh yeah, by the way, we're going to take out all the progression and the stuff that you've worked so hard for. You and spent countless nights, you know, working towards this stuff. But we're going to have it where we get rid of all of that. And overall, you're not going to be able to get it back. I think that what they are going to do is that they're going to have it where, you know, they're like, oh, we realized our mistake and we're sorry. We'll figure out something and things. But that's not enough. That my thing is this, that's not enough, because they'll say that now and then in the, you know, years to come or whenever, they'll figure out something else to do to scam people. And that's why I think a lot of games today, games just need to be free. Like, to the games like Marvel, Spider-Man, Elden Rings, what are some other games out there? You know, games that are just not focused on battle passes. Like, you can play the game, get through the progression and all that stuff. And that's why I had to say one of my favorite games in this day and age, because it brings me back to when I was a kid playing games. And it wasn't about, oh, buying a battle pass every month and things. No, it was just about playing the game and unlocking the stuff like how it was in the good old days. But no, Marvel Spider-Man, I played that game. I played the Miles Morales one because that, in my opinion, that's the better one and stuff. But when I play that game, right, and they have it where I unlock all the suits, they have it where I unlock all the gear, it ain't based off of no battle pass that's gonna last a month, and I'm sitting here doing all this extra amount of grinding in this game for no reason. That's not fun. That's not, it feels like I have a job to do, the way that games are designed nowadays. And that's why I think that this battle pass stuff, it's like, if a game got a battle pass, the game needs to be free. But it makes no sense to have it where we're paying for a game and then we're paying for a battle pass on top of that. One game in particular that I have an issue with, where I didn't put money into that game, is Destiny. I didn't put money into Destiny 2, right? On multiple, the PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. And you mean to tell me, oh, because now that the game is free, I gotta put additional money into the game? That's not a video game, bro. Like, I don't know what these developers are thinking, like what we want, but it's like none of us ask for that. You write down at any given point in time when a fan asks for a battle pass in Destiny, Call of Duty, any of those games. Fortnite and all those other games, yeah, I can understand, but it's like the games where you gotta spend money for it. My thing is this. Yeah, if you download Warzone, and it is, of course, because Warzone is free, if you download it for free, then okay, then I understand paying for the battle pass. But if I done spent $70 for this game, okay, an unfinished game at that, because I don't know how many updates I had of this game since the game had released, but all these updates, right? So the game is unfinished. Game is 100% unfinished, because if it was finished, you wouldn't have to see no 20-30 gigabyte update every single week, all right? So for those that paid for the game, this full $70, Battle Pass should be free. The Battle Pass should be free, but it's crazy how you can buy that game and they still want more money from you. And I'm thinking to myself, like, bruh, that's not how gaming is. It wasn't like that 20 years ago. It wasn't like that at the start of video games becoming a thing. So why all of a sudden now you guys feel like you need all this money? Why, you're struggling? Okay, then put out better games. it really confuses me how a developer will sit down and they will try to figure out every way possible we can make all this money from the fans, but give them the bare minimum. You give us games that are unfinished, okay? You give us games where there are these 100 and something gigabyte games. We don't even get to see the content because it's locked behind some battle pass. And then you expect us to give you guys 5 stars and all this other stuff at the end of the day. And it's like, fam, the thing is this, I'm not with that. I got a little slightly distracted because I was getting the message and things. But I'm not with that. I'm not with having to spend all this money and stuff to just keep investing in these games, and there's nothing worth investing into. So that's why I'm like, yeah, to shout out to these games, you know, where it's like these single player games or these indie developers where they're like, oh yeah, you know, stuff isn't locked behind no battle pass. You know, you can sit down, play our game, and have all the fun that you want to have. Shout out to the people that actually still care about gaming, and they're not caring about how much money we can make from gaming. But I swear, man, a lot of these developers are scammers nowadays. They come out with literally the bare minimum of a video game. They give us like what, maybe 25% of the video game, and then right before the next one comes out, that's when it might get to like 80-90%. But there's still some more issues that's wrong with the game, and then they're all like, oh well, we'll fix those issues in the next game. But the game is still going to start at like 25% because you guys still have to keep coming out with weekly maintenance updates and all this other crap. And it's like, nah, bro. I'm telling you right now, where gaming is at, I see a lot of these higher up developers and companies where their games, look at the one game, X Defiant. Everybody's like, you know, promoting that game. I mean, it is being done by Ubisoft, so let's see how good that game lasts or how long it lasts and things. But no, I'm saying people want stuff like that. People want a game where it's about the game. It ain't about how much money we can make from the game. And a lot of these, I guarantee and I promise you, if these developers don't start straightening up when it comes to these video games, a lot of these companies are going to just start shutting down. And the thing is this. It's going to be a sad day, but at the same time, I'm all for it. I'm all for it because if these developers, if they think that you could just go and just come out with the bare minimum of a video game and then just think that fans are going to be okay with that and you guys could just keep making all the money that y'all want to make, I guarantee and I promise you a lot of these video game developers ain't going to be lasting that long. So anyways, yeah, let's see what happens in the future. But, you know, I do feel for the Call of Duty fans out there where it's like, you know, put all this money into the game just to have it where it's like all that. But that ain't no different than like NBA 2K, FIFA, Madden, where it's like you go and you play the Ultimate Team section of that game just to have it where it's you know, you build your team up, you get like the best football players, best soccer players, best basketball players, just to have it where when the next one comes out, you guys start all over again. So that doesn't really surprise me with Call of Duty, but because it's like it's been happening in video games for some years now. So hopefully at some point in time, you know, they realize that fans don't like what's going on with gaming right now, and then they actually do something that's, you know, benefiting the fans and not just taking more and more money. But I guarantee it's like, and that's why when I see like so many of my friends, like there's content creating friends that I've seen where they just overall have like abandoned gaming. They don't even play video games no more. It's like there's friends that I see on like Xbox, PlayStation, people that have not signed into their like console or whatever in years. Okay, same with Steam. It's like, look, where video games is at right now, it's not fun. And it's not good either. So that's why I think a lot of these developers, it's like, you guys better sit down and come up with something. Because I guarantee and I promise you, you guys going to look up one day, there's going to be a lot of indie developers making all this money. And you got games like Call of Duty, games from Ubisoft, games from 2K, EA, Activision, all these different, you know, higher up companies that's like, you know, the face of gaming right now. You're going to have it where a lot of them is just, yeah, they just gonna crash and crumble because they act like they don't know what to do with the game. And it's like, what made you guys famous in the first place? You think back on games that came out 10, 20 years ago. That's what gaming needs to be, okay? Yeah, maybe with different visuals, maybe with, you know, some different stuff here and there, but it shouldn't be about how much money we can make off of you guys and how little can we give you guys back. That's not gaming, okay? That is not gaming. That's scamming people, but it ain't gaming, all right? So I'll probably end up doing more videos where I just talk on, you know, failed video games or games that's gonna fail at some point in time. But yeah, that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.